This news coverage is brought to us by
The Carmelita Review Center,
International Review Programs, IELTS, HAAD, Prometric, DHA, and CLEX. A look into the life of Andres Bonifacio, father of Philippine Revolution. If his soul can speak to the masses right now, he would mention that he's not entirely from a poor family. He can also speak against the hearsays of his illiteracy. He could have been a father, but he lost the possibility to smallpox. Instead, he became the father of Philippine Revolution. He is Andres Bonifacio. On his special day, let us commemorate how he lived.
Andres is Andrew. His parents, Catalina de Castro and Santiago Bonifacio, decided to name baby Andres after Saint Andrew, whose feast day is the same day with the baby's birthday. Andres is not an Indio. He is a Spanish mestizo, born of a Spanish father and a Filipino-Chinese mother. Andres is bibliophile. During lunchtime, he would read The Wandering Jew by Yudin Sue, Lives of the Presidents of the United States, the history of the French Revolution, and the No Limitang Hire, including the El Filibusterismo. Andres looks good in a suit and tie, and history books always depict Bonifacio in a white camiso de chino, with a red handkerchief hugging his neck, and a polo in one hand. This is contrary to the only known photograph of him. Andres is a radiant of hope. He used the pseudonym May Pag-asa, which can be translated in English to There is Hope within the KKK society he built. 2017 marks the 154th birthday of the Supremo. We have been told of how Bonifacio worked multiple jobs for his siblings after their parents died, and on how and why Bonifacio was put to death. But let's stop for a minute and think of the life Andres could be living after fighting all of our oppressors. What if he decided to develop his craftsmanship thereafter? We could only imagine, or maybe take an aim to it through the life of Lolo Juanito, a painter from Girona, Tarlac. Lolo Juanito Asuncion started his business in 1933. Lolo Juan began with hand-drawn movie posters, most especially those of Fernando Poe Jr., whom Lolo Juan is a fan of. His works range from 10 to 70 pesos, depending on the requests of his customers. But with a set of significantly low prices, Lolo Juan gives assurance that each and every one of his masterpieces gets a touch of affection and a paint bucketful of passion. When I ask why he holds dear to his heart the love of painting, let alone those with real persons, Lolo Andang shares this.
Ang sa pinakamagandang nilikhain Diyos. Ang kanyang anyo, o image ay nagmula sa kanya. Perfecto ang Diyos, kaya perfecto rin ang tao. Kaya ang sangguhin lang ngayon, ay wala kang dapat ikaya.
Andres Bonifacio may not live to see his beloved motherland be free from the colonizers. He could have just stayed and continued selling his crafts, but he didn't. For that, we are forever indebted to see his nationalism and its manifestations in the present times. This is your Chief Correspondent, Virgo Lopez, with reports from Bren Justin Fajardo.
Aside from Andres Bonifacio, there are still a lot of simple modern-day heroes who continuously contribute to the liberty and peace that we are experiencing right now. In behalf of the Filipinos, maraming salamat po. Saludo kami sa inyo. Now it's time for our CBRC Christmas Countdown. We only have 25 days to go before Christmas, so you better get on your Christmas shopping. We ask so you may know. We feature so you may appreciate. We inform so you may decide. We balance so you may judge. I'm Joy Ziranara and this is CBRC News Live. Good evening.